What if I told you the tragedy of the Titanic could have been avoided? Not the part about hitting the iceberg, but the catastrophic loss of life. On that fateful night in 1912, another ship was so close, its crew could see the Titanic's lights and even its distress rockets. That ship was the SS Californian. This is one of maritime history's greatest and most frustrating mysteries. The Californian was stopped for the night, surrounded by the very same ice field that doomed the Titanic. They were only about 10, maybe 20 miles away. From their bridge, they saw white rockets being fired into the sky from a large steamer. 8 rockets in total. In 1912, white rockets were the universally recognized signal for distress. So why didn't they race to the rescue? The story gets complicated here. The Californian's captain, Stanley Lord, was asleep. His officers on watch saw the rockets but were uncertain. They tried to contact the mystery ship with a Morse lamp, but got no reply. The Californian's radio operator had also signed off for the night, just minutes before the Titanic's first frantic SOS calls were sent out. He had warned the Titanic about the ice earlier, only to be told to shut up by a busy Titanic operator. Imagine his frustration. So, the big question, could the Californian have saved everyone? The ship was close, but getting through a dense ice field in the dark was incredibly dangerous. Captain Lord argued it would have been suicidal to attempt it at speed. He claimed he wasn't even sure it was the Titanic, or that the rockets signaled distress. However, inquiries on both sides of the Atlantic later condemned him. They concluded that had the Californian reacted promptly to the rockets, it could have reached the Titanic before it sank, or at the very least arrived in time to save hundreds, if not thousands, of people from the freezing water. The lifeboats on the Titanic held only a third of the people on board. The Californian could have been their salvation. Instead, they waited until morning. By the time they finally steamed towards the Titanic's last known position, all they found was a field of debris and the rescue ship Carpathia picking up the last of the survivors. The Californian's inaction has been debated for over a century. Was it a case of gross negligence, a tragic series of miscommunications, or a captain making a cautious, albeit fatal, decision? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more historical mysteries.